Well, g'day curd nerds. G'day curd nerds. Well, g'day curd nerds. Well, g'day curd nerds. Well, g'day curd nerds. Well, g'day curd nerds. Hello everybody, Merry Christmas and g'day curd nerds. Lovely to see everybody today. Patricia loves the Christmas graphics. Thank you. Yes, I went to a bit of trouble there, didn't I? Merry Cheesemas everybody. Hope you are all doing well and thank you so much for joining me today on this stream before Christmas. Big shout out to everybody who's watching. Who is the first person? Was Patricia. G'day Patricia, as always. Who else was there? Oh, Valerie. Hello Valerie, lovely to see you. We've also got, I can't even pronounce that, it's in Welsh. Llynwog, I can't even say it. No, not even close. Sorry mate. Kenneth, g'day Kenneth, cool cat. Luigi, g'day to you. Candice, Merv, who else we got there? That's about it at the moment, I think, yeah. You love the hat too, very nice. Love Christmas, great time of year. Okay, now big shout out to all of the YouTube members. Thanks to everybody who appears on the screen there today. And also an equally big and hearty thank you to all the patrons over on Patreon as well. It's with your support that the show continues, and we are Ask the Cheeseman episode 382. That's a lot of Ask the Cheeseman episodes, isn't it? Yeah, it is. All right. Now, don't forget that for those in need this Christmas, we have the Cheese in Need giveaway initiative between Paul Garish and myself. So there is a video about that. Go and check it out on the channel. For those who are needing cheese making equipment this festive season or into the future, and can't afford it, so we have supplied some kits and some gift cards, and hopefully that'll go a long way for some people. If you want to enter it, details are in that video. Let me see, can I find the video link? I'm pretty sure I can. Let me just bring it up. There it is. What a good looking rooster. I'm trying to find the link for you. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's the link. So go and check out, that's the Cheese in Need giveaway, for those who haven't already seen it. Fiona, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I do have a stretch goal this this stream. If we get 10 super chats, then I'll go another 30 minutes longer. We do have quite a comprehensive gallery this week, so that will be absolutely fantastic. That's at 30 minutes past the hour. Now, for those who want to order stuff from our store, I'll just say this up front. We are closed. Well, last shipping is tomorrow. For those who want to receive something before Christmas, it'll have to be express post, and it's Australia only at this stage. All the international stuff, you'll never get them. It'll never get there in time. And we close the office officially at noon on the 23rd of December. So that's, when's that? Tuesday. Someday. What the bloody day is that? Christmas is Thursday. I've only got 2 days work to go. Yeah, Tuesday. Goodness me. Thank you, Patricia. You are an absolute champion. There we go, super chat number 1. She wants 30 minutes longer. Who else does? We got 10. We got 10 to go. So well done. I think did I have it? I can't figure out. I think it's $5 or more. Maybe it didn't count as number 1, Patricia. Oh, goodness me. All right. I should have specified that, I suppose. I'm a silly sausage. Sorry. What else have I got to say for myself? This will be the last... There you go. There's the light anyway. You get a light. Thank you, Patricia. You are an absolute champion. What the heck am I doing here? Right, so, more announcements, of course. This is the last stream until 2026. So the next one will be on January 4th, 2026, which is also a Sunday, same time. But I will be streaming on and off over at Kurd Nerd Gaming, which is my gaming channel where I seem to relax very well over there. Let me just get the link for that, and you can go and pop over there and say good day to Gav if you're missing me. There we go. Alrighty, what game do I play? I play Elite Dangerous, which is a space simulation, something totally unrelated to cheese. So yeah, so there it is. Okay. Mari says, I'm trying to watch this whilst jumping back and watching a video and making a cheese at the same time. True multitasking. Well done, Mari. Are you able to help Gavin out with the phonetic description? Yeah, that'll be good. I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Thank you, Cool Cat. You're a champion. Rent Reviews. G'day. Stopped in to wish Gavin and all a Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy, prosperous and safe New Year. Just got through the first blizzard of winter. Goodness me, we just got through our first heat wave of summer. Was it 3 days above 34 degrees Celsius? So, yeah. Hope that's not an omen for the rest of the season. But we have got a cool about 3 or 4 days for Christmas. Nothing above 21 degrees Celsius, which is good. Okay. Patrick seems to like Elite Dangerous. Very good. I try and make everything as cheesy as I possibly can over on that channel too, by the way. All my ships are named after cheeses. And, yeah, so I got the Provolone Ranger. He's one of my ships as well. The Kurd Explorer. Yeah, anyway, it's very cheesy over there. It's as cheesy as you can get in a space game, I suppose. All right. And that's about it as far as announcements go, anyway. So if you've got questions for me, for Ask the Cheeseman, we do ask cheesy questions, answer cheesy questions here. That's the whole purpose of the show. So if you've got a cheese-related question about home cheese making, then throw it into the chat now. Pop 3 Qs beforehand, and yeah, we're all good. Rent Reviews. Freeze. That's cold. Wind chill. Where the heck do you live? Minus 38 Celsius. Sounds like something in Antarctica. Fiona over in WA, Western Australia that is, not Washington State. 39 for Christmas Day. That is well past 100 in the old scale. So yeah, that's not very good. Won't be many roast dinners there, Fiona, unless you got the aircon on full blast and you're pumping out the cool vibes. And yeah, anyway, yeah, I don't envy you, that's for sure. I think Kim would have a meltdown with her MS fatigue. I tell you, that'd be horrible. But yeah, we got a nice cool. I think it's 20. What the heck is the forecast? Hang on, let me just find it. Gav's forecast for the big day here in Australia, in Victoria. Let's have a look at the wrong button. There's the right button. Rightio. I got so many screens over here. I don't know what I'm doing. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is Christmas Day. 19 degrees, no rain. Minimum of 10. And then Saturday we're getting back to summer again. Isn't that a nice little cool break there? That's lovely. I mean, I'm liking that. Anyway, so that's for where we live here in Melton, Victoria. Okay, so it is what it is. So yeah, nice and cool, which is lovely. I'm happy for that. Winnipeg, Manitoba. That's right up there, isn't it? You're near the North Pole. Oh, you'd be helping Santa out there. Oh, goodness me. Getting a flogging up there. Look, pretty, even for the prairies, are they supposed to be mild or something in Manitoba? Obviously not at minus 38. That's just... look, I can't imagine it. I never experienced anything like that in my whole life. Lovely. Alrighty, cheesy questions, and there aren't many, and we got 20 minutes before the gallery, so throw anything at me. Ask me what my favourite cheese is, anything like that. That would be magic, because that's what we're here for. Hopefully you can hear the music too. Alright. N.A. Nelson, how are you? Alright, good question. Is this my first live? This is my first live and I'm a new subscriber. Is it possible to make any cheese dairy-free? Dairy-free as in lactose-free? You can't make cheese dairy-free. You can make vegan cheese, which is not really cheese. Specify about this dairy-free thing. Anyway. Gary Sylvester. Hello, Gary. Lovely to see you. Hi, Gavin. I recently started my first cheese, your Kafili. Yippee. It's in the ripening box for about 10 days. It's grown quite a lot of yellow, orange, and brown and black mold spots. Okay, so what you need to do... Oh, okay. There's more. There's more. I've been wiping the cheese with a brine solution every few days to prevent mold growth, but didn't help. Molds keep growing. Is this normal? Yes. Yes, it is normal. How can I tell it's good or bad mold? It won't matter because you're wiping it off. Okay, more questions. Do I leave it or scrape it off? What should I do to prevent the mold growth? Unfortunately, it won't. It's a very moist cheese. It will get mold on it. Hopefully, it's in a ripening box. Oh yes, you said that. It's in a ripening box for 10 days. Okay, so you can, to the brine solution that you're using, just add a little bit of vinegar. Just a teaspoon, right? And that will help some of the mold from coming back. Remember, it only ripens for 3 weeks. You got a week to go. And at the end, you can scrape a little bit of the rind off, just, with a flat knife. That seems to work, no problems at all. Done that many, many times, and you may have seen that in some of the videos. Yeah, so at the end you can scrape that off, but yeah, just put a little bit of vinegar in the brine solution and that'll keep some of the molds at bay. And yeah, by scraping the rind, you won't have any issues with mold growth, and the cheese will be absolutely fine. Especially a cheese that's only 3 weeks old. So, hope you have a fantastic time with your Kafili there, mate, and yeah, all the best in 2026. Nan Nelson says, I should have said lactose-free. Indeed, right, we can do lactose-free. No problems at all. Let me just go back to the cheese channel. If I can press the right button today, that'd be good. What are we looking for? Lactose something. Lactose-free mozzarella. Look at that. We've even got a lactose-free Kafili. Okay, here we go. I'll put the search term and you can go and have a look at all those different cheeses. There we go. And that should help you out to no end. Yes, you can make lactose-free cheese. Just follow my instructions and you shouldn't have too many issues at all. Alrighty. Merv says, glad to see the weather cooler as Mad Aussies cooking a traditional Christmas roast turkey and a poke on the spit, pig on a spit in Adelaide. Yes, yeah, mad people like you, Merv. That's the one. We're actually doing something a little bit different. We're having a Mexican Christmas. Well, this is what Kim's called it anyway. I wouldn't say that's how people in Mexico actually spend Christmas, but Yeah, we're having tacos, and we've had so many roasts lately that it's not going to be something special, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we're going something totally different. Kim says it's going to spice us up a little bit, so that'll be lovely. Anyway, next question is from Candace. Said, I made cheddar yesterday, super tough time getting curds to knit. Ended up warming the curd by surrounding the curd whilst in the mould and pressing with warm hot water, hoping this didn't leach out the salt. That may have happened, and I hear you when it comes to keeping the curds warm when you're pressing. It is hard, and you've really got to apply a lot of pressure, especially as the curds start to cool down, right? Now, what you can do about the salt issue is that is it out of the press now? If it is out of the press and you've got a closed rind, then what you can do is dry salt it now. So salt top bottom, just rub it all over, let it sit on a mat for a day or two in the cheese cave before vacuum packing it and or waxing the cheese and aging it further. So yeah, give it a nice rub of salt, and that'll help it absorb a little bit more salt before you store it for prosperity and maturation. Prosperity, what a dag. All right, Gary says, thank you. I've also started your Jarlsberg and Brie. Well, I hope you have a good time with that. Question from Patricia, is goat cheese lower in lactose than cow cheese? It depends on what type of cheese we're talking about, Patricia. So with both milks, equally, it doesn't really matter. Goat cheese tends to have just a little bit less lactose than cow's milk. Sorry, goat's milk has a little bit less lactose than cow's milk, but not very much, right? And by the time you've matured the cheese, there's hardly any lactose in it anyway. This is for semi-hard and hard cheeses, like, for instance, my goat cheddar, right? We aged that out to 90 days. Yeah, about 90 days. So it's 3 months. And there was hardly any lactose in it at all, because what happens is that the lactic bacteria during the cheese making process chew through and eat the lactose and convert that into lactic acid, which acidifies the cheese, and there are a lot less lactose in the cheese. There we go. Now with fresh cheeses, there's about the same amount of lactose in it. So you're talking either cream cheese or sherbet. They're all the same, about the same amount. Persnickety, lovely to see you, mate. Hope you haven't been working all night, and it is so good to see you on the stream. Thanks. Kenneth says, did I get the right one? I hit the wrong button. There we go. Kenneth, hello Kenneth. Long time viewer. I've seen many videos. I've never made cheese because I'm afraid of growing something that'll poison myself. Are there any cheeses that are less risky? Any thoughts? It's pretty hard to poison yourself cheese making. The only thing I will absolutely say that you must never skip is the sanitization process at the start. Okay? So with any stainless steel equipment, make sure you absolutely boil them for at least 15 minutes in the cheese pot. So all your stainless steel equipment, including your cheesecloth, boil that as well, and that'll kill any yeasts, molds, bacteria, what have you. And all of your plastic equipment, like the molds and any plastic utensils you're using, make sure that they've been dipped in Star San for at least 3 minutes, and then you can just air dry those and they're fine, ready to go. Make sure you make up the Star San at the recommended levels and no more, and it's totally safe and it kills all the bacteria. However, with the plastic utensils, you've absolutely got to make sure that they have been washed in hot soapy water first, and then you put them in the star sand, because star sand doesn't kill wild yeast. It only kills bacteria by breaking down the cell walls. Yeast is a little bit different, so that's absolutely got to be washed in hot soapy water first and then put into star sand. Okay, whereas boiling, well, the stuff's got to be clean, right? You've got to clean first, then sanitize. Anyway, and I hope that helps, because you won't poison yourself at all for anything you do, at all. And it's if you follow those simple rules, it doesn't matter if you make soft cheeses, hard cheeses, semi-hard, you name it, you can make it without any issues. I've been making cheese since 2009, and I'm alive, and I've made over 150 cheeses, different types of cheese. I've made many of them multiple times, but over 150 types of cheeses, and I am alive. And that's from washed rind, stinky red mold cheeses, white mold, blue mold, you name it, I've had the molds, so don't you worry about that. Patricia says Mexican night with queso fresco, queso chihuahua, queso Oaxaca, perhaps. Cotia. We found some in Australia, so we're going to grate that up and put it on our soft shell tacos and stuff. So that'll be great. So taco Christmas. Plus we're going to have a pulled chicken something Kim's whipping up. We're going to have them on jacket potatoes. I don't even think that's Mexican, but they do have potatoes in Mexico. So it's a Kim thing. It's like a mash-up of the old English spud jacket potato thing they seem to do over there, with Mexican stuff on top. So anyway, it'll be great. It'll be fantastic. I'm looking forward to it. So Candace says yes, air dry in the cheese cave. Yeah, that'll work for you. Don't worry about that. Heen says trying to pull a few folks from the beer club into cheese making. What cheese would you suggest starting for beginners? Well, there's a few. If you want to make something like semi-hard, right? So what I would suggest is you could try Caerphilly, which is a very quick 3-week cheese based on it's a Welsh cheese. It's based on cheddar style, and it tastes absolutely fantastic. I cannot say enough. Tracy Johnson made a cheese called Yesterday's, which is not long aged. It's got to be eaten within a couple of weeks, but that's semi-hard as well. There's also another really good cheese that I've made a few times, which is called Guido's Hard Italian cheese, and that ages quite well and you can eat it from 3 weeks. It's a table cheese, and you can age it all the way out to 6 months without any issues at all. So there's some nice simple semi-hard hard cheeses. I think that's kind of where you're going. Otherwise, just all of the fresh cheeses you could start with without any issues at all, and that'd get them nice and keen. Try the French cream cheese. Absolutely amazing this time of year. Perfect on pavlova, baked cheesecakes, you name it. Absolutely delicious French cream cheese. The recipe's on the channel, Heen, and you wouldn't have too many. Oh, for the beer lovers, beer club, halloumi. Oh, it goes absolutely magnificent with beer. I've been halloumi and Guinness. Oh goodness me! Let's go to the second monitor. Halloumi. You can make that in an afternoon without too much trouble at all. Right, here's the good recipe. Well, I've got a couple. There's a chili halloumi. Have a look at that. If you don't want the chilies, don't add them. Let's get the link. So chili halloumi fries. I got proper halloumi and halem there. And let's put that into the chat just for Heen. There we go. Try that. And you won't be disappointed, honestly. Okay, the next one, Candace, happy holidays. All right, first one towards one of the goals. Even though Patricia did a little one, but thank you nonetheless. Candace says, happy holidays to you and your family. Thank you for being such a kind, cheesy resource to so many. My pleasure, my absolute pleasure. I get up on Sunday mornings at 6:30 a.m. To do this cheese live stream because I love it. I absolutely love the interaction with the Curd Nerd community, and yeah, it really does make this old man happy, and it's part of my routine now. It absolutely is. As I'm semi-retired, I just love chatting to you guys. It's just so much fun and helping out. You know, I got a wealth of experience from making stuff and learning heaps about cheese making, so why not share it? I share for free. Dale says, hello Dale, lovely to see you. Good morning Santa Gavin. Father Cheeseman to you. And fellow Curd Nerds, have a merry cheesy Christmas indeed. Thank you very much. So there you go, I've just invented something new. I probably haven't. Father Cheeseman. Ho ho ho. Come here, children. I will give you lots of cheese. Oh, stop it, Gav. You're just crazy, man. All right. More coffee. Hey, the only Christmas tree I've put up this year, there it is, just behind. It's one of those little ones. I like it a lot. It's got little lights on it and everything. They don't flash, but that's my Christmas tree out here in the studio. So very cool indeed. Okay, surely we got 4 minutes before the gallery. Let's have one or two more cheesy questions. Throw them out there, and I will be very happy to answer them. Oh, there we go. There's a couple. Thank you, Gary and Merv. Okay. Where do people usually ripen their brie at 6 to 8 degrees Celsius? It's warmer than the fridge, but cooler than the usual 10 to 13 cheese cave / fridge. Okay. What I used to do in my old cheese fridge, and I'm working on the video for my new cheese fridge, which is split. It has two cool zones that I can actually change. I've got one set at 7 degrees and one set at 13. And that's a wine fridge with dual things. Now the old cheese fridge, which was just a dorm fridge, I actually put the thermometer in the cheese fridge. So one at the top and one down the bottom, and figured out where the coolest was. Now, because it had one of these little freezer compartments that never froze, up there in the top, it was constantly at 8 degrees Celsius, whereas the rest of the cheese fridge was 13. So I just checked the cheese fridge to check where the coolest part was, and that's where I put the ripening box with the, say, camemberts or bries or any white bloomy mold cheese. I've been making a few goat's milk ones lately as well. But absolutely, just check in the cheese fridge. There will be somewhere that is cooler than the rest of the cheese fridge, so you won't have any issues at all. So because the dorm fridge or the bar fridge is on an external thermostat, the freezer part doesn't freeze. It stays fairly cool, and it should be around 6 to 8. So hopefully that helps, Gary. That's how I did it anyway, without too many issues at all. Merv has a question, says, how would I go about making cheese curds for making the classic Canadian comfort food called poutine? Apparently Canadians can buy cheese curds everywhere. Indeed, right, Merv, you're on the right channel, as you well know. Let me just do a quick search, and guess what? I've got a recipe for you. Okay, so how to make squeaky cheese curds, which is exactly part of poutine, which is, hot chips, as we call them here in Australia, or French fries over in the Americas. Okay, so this is how you make them. And I actually made poutine with the gravy and everything at the end of the video. So you can go and check that out, Merv. I'll just pop that in the chat for you. Yes, you can freeze the cheese curds, but yeah, there you go. There's the answer to your question, and everything will be explained. So go and check that out, Merv, and you shouldn't have too many troubles at all. It's a really nice dish, and thank you for Canada, the whole of Canada, for inventing poutine. It's one of my winter warmer favourites. It's very nice. I love it. All right. Heen says, thanks very much, Merry Christmas, and really appreciate everything you do. My absolute pleasure. Thank you, mate. Okay. It is now time for the gallery. I don't know why the gallery alarm didn't go off. You're welcome. As a Canadian, you're welcome. I get it. Thank you, Patricia. You're a gem. Love your work. Okay, so it is time for the gallery, Curd Nerds. So let me just dig up it's in two parts. Two-part gallery today. Right, before we get started, the gallery is brought to you by you, the Curd Nerds. You send me photos, and I'll show you where to do that at the end of the session. And I get to look at your amazing photos and wax lyrical about the benefits of home cheese making and all that stuff. And if you've got any issues, then this is the place where we can fix them up, all that sort of stuff as well. So with a cursory shake of the Santa hat, then we're off. Okay. So, heck, where's the narration, Gav? Right, here we go. So the first one is from August. Oh, how do I say that? Cheeseman, I think that's how you say it. August says, hi Gavin, here are some pictures of a chili brie that I made using your recipe. Best regards and wishing you and your family an awesome festive season. August. Thank you, August. All right, let's get in a bit closer. Can we do that? Yeah, of course we can. All right, so there it is there. Nice. So we've got a softening of the paste around the outside due to the white mold. This one's a little bit immature. I probably would have let it go for a little bit longer. But each to their own. The paste looks amazing. You've got some nice chili streaks in there. I think there's another photo. There it is there. Okay, so yeah, if you had to let this go just a little bit longer, maybe a week, and then absolutely that would have been oozy as well. See that chalky paste in the middle? So that would have been oozy as well. It looks like it was wrapped. I'm pretty sure it was by the look of it. But yeah, absolutely try that next time. Let it go just a little bit longer and you'll get more of an oozy rind. But other than that, I bet it tasted amazing. It looks fantastic, honestly. I'm just trying to help you bring it to the best it can possibly be. So yeah, it looks fantastic though, regardless. Okay, the next one, this one snuck in. This one is from Paul O'Malley. Can I brighten that? Can I brighten it? Edit. Gav, can I brighten it? Brighten? There's a better thing than that. There's a touch up. Auto enhance. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. Can I save that? Save. There we go. Oh, there we go. Back. There's Paul's cheese. All right, so that's brighter. He says, Dear Gav, I hope you are well, and this isn't too late for the cheese gallery. Today, I stumbled across your cheese and desist incident a few years ago and became hooked on your recipes. Oh, okay. And I'm making cheese myself. There you go. Blessed are the consortium of Grande Padano, I tell you. All right. This is my first cheese. I got a cheese making kit from Moreland's Cheese Makers Limited here in the UK for my birthday. Nice. I've been eagerly waiting for it to mature for the last 4 months. It's a cheddar style cheese called Smallholder. The flavour is lovely and a cross between a cheddar and a Wensleydale. 8 litres of milk made about 900 grams of cheese, which I waxed to mature it. Very nice. It does look great. All right, so he's cut that off. That looks absolutely... You got some mechanical holes there, but nothing to worry about whatsoever. That looks amazing. I love it. All right, continuing on. I took it to our Christmas fuddle at work. What the heck's a fuddle? There's a PS. A fuddle is what we call a bringing and sharing buffet in Yorkshire. and surrounding part. Right, a fuddle. Okay. So it's like a potluck. Everybody loved it, and I got 2 more cheeses maturing in the cellar. I'm going to see how long I can hold off eating one of them to see how the flavour changes as it matures. The other one will obviously have to be the centre of our Christmas cheese board. Very nice indeed. I'll be interested in your thoughts about how important it is to use non-chlorinated water. I have just used cooled boiled tap water when diluting the calcium chloride and rennet. It doesn't seem to affect the culture, or does it affect some cultures more than others? Here's to 2026 and many more cheeses. Merry Christmas, Gav. Paul, all right, good question around the non-chlorinated water. Okay, so when you do boil tap water, some of the chlorine disperses, so hence you're probably using non-chlorinated water anyway. So I don't think that would be any issues whatsoever. Now it is important because the chlorine in water, if it's strong enough, some municipal sources have quite a chlorine smell to them, and this is because the water quality, they're really trying to kill the bacteria that could be lurking in it. So yeah, bit of an issue, but boiling does help. So cooled boiled tap water is fine. If you can get some pure water, then you can do that as well without any chlorine in it. It's been filtered, or even filtered water. It usually filters out the chlorine molecules if it's got a charcoal filter in it. But what happens is it reduces the effectiveness of the rennet, of all things, right? And it also has the potential for killing the lactic bacteria. So this is the chlorine in the water. So yeah, it has the potential for killing the lactic bacteria, and without the lactic bacteria, they won't convert the lactose into lactic acid, and the cheese won't mature and as it's expected. All right. So that's the importance of using non-chlorinated water for rennet strength, preserving the rennet strength, and for not killing off lactic bacteria. So there you go. So that's the importance thereof. All right, the next one is from Tali, who I haven't seen on the stream. Some coach somebody's big toe or something. I think that's her handle name, but I haven't seen Tali on the stream. Coach Scott's toe, that's the one. Says, hi Gavin, thanks for all you do for the cheese community. Please find attached some pictures of my current cheese babies. Okay, so the first one is, this is the one we're looking at on the screen, is the Simple Blue by Give Cheese a Chance. Mary Ann, nice. Aging in the cheesecloth wrap in the cheese fridge in a plastic box. It should be ready to wrap in foil soon. Very nice. They look lovely. That's a nice blue mold coating, and you got some lovely air gaps there. You're going to get some fantastic veining throughout the cheese, and hopefully you pierced it as well by now before you wrap it into the foil. But yeah, that is a great looking cheese. I don't think you'll have too many issues with that at all. The next one is a Cambenzola looking extra fuzzy and ready to be wrapped. Hopefully you got some blue mold growth before the white happened, because a Cambenzola is a cross between a Camembert and a Gorgonzola, and it should have some lovely blue veinings in there. So it looks pretty good. You've got a nice fuzzy cheese mat, bamboo mat as well, which is absolutely great for mold growth on the cheeses as well. So it looks like you're turning them regularly, no cheese slip. So yeah, fantastic. Well done. The next one is, these are a whole bunch of little babies, your stabilized brie and camembert recipes. So that looks absolutely magnificent. So you got a whole shelf of them. So the bigger ones are the bries, obviously, and the smaller ones are the camemberts. But I tell you what, that looks magnificent. In fact, those cheese shelves look exactly the same as the ones I've got in my new cheese fridge. So go figure. Probably got the same thing. But yeah, lovely. And then Tali goes on to say, love the videos and all the advice. Much love from Tali. Brackets, Coach Scott's toe is her handle. here on YouTube. So thank you so much, Tali. Okay, so that was Cheese Gallery number 1. Let's just close that down and bring up Cheese Gallery number 2. Okay, this is from Tomasz, and I think he's in Poland. Okay, so alrighty, so right, we got a huge list. Hopefully I got the photos in the right order. So first of all, we have a brie, and we have more brie. And looking at that paste, there's a little bit of chalky paste, but I don't think that's very much. That's beautiful. Got a nice rind on the outside. That looks magnificent. I bet it tasted fantastic as well, Tomasz. So yeah, oh, that is so nice. And there's another picture of a brie. There we go. Oh, with wine and bread. Oh, I love it. That's how you serve a brie. Although I might have picked a white wine, not a red wine, unless it's a really light red wine, like say a rosé or something, or even a sweet white wine like a Lambrusco. Very nice. And some nice crusty bread. Absolutely perfect. That's what I'm talking about. And there it is. There's the side of it. Yeah, that's good. You get a little bit of ooziness there on the outside. A little bit of chalky paste in the middle, but I bet it tasted fantastic. Why's my voice got lower all of a sudden? Oh, I'm out of drink. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right. And finally, there's just a cross section of the brie there. Fantastic. All right, I can't wax. Right, lyrically enough. This one is a Monterey Jack that's been waxed, and it's in his cheese fridge. He's got a little humidifier in there. Probably not necessarily with the Monterey Jack because it's waxed. So when's it going to be opened? So it was made. Oh, gee, it's pretty old. Unless this is an old photo, of course. 25th of February 2024. She's going to open it up on the 2nd of, what's that, May? 2nd or 3rd of May? I think that's it. Sounds about right, yeah, 4 months. Hope it turned out all right. Oh, you made it. And we got some more people turning up in the stream. Lovely. That's lovely. Okay, so the next photo is a Havarti. And this is... Oh, there's lots of photos of Havarti. So it was cracked open, I would assume, 27th of the 3rd, 2024. So Tomasz has been storing all these photos for so long, just for this Christmas. Just for this Christmas photo session. All right, so let's have a look inside. Ooh, nice. They're just mechanical holes. They're fine. That's not bubbles or anything. That is a good-looking Havarti. Oh, I love that. That looks great. Nice. Maybe if can I flip it? There we go. That right way up, you reckon? That's a good-looking cheese. Very nice. We've got some more. Oh, right, okay. Sideways views. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, there we go. There's a nice cracked open view. So, I'll tell you what, that would have been demolished in about 2 weeks in our family. There's some more Havarti. We've got lots of Havarti here. Very cool. I like it. Very artistic. It's all happening. Then what's this? Oh, that's a kitchen scale. Right, he's weighing out bits. That's what he's doing. Right, there we go. More Havarti. And the lucky last Havarti there. Okay, so the next one is whole milk ricotta. So I like the ricotta baskets. I like that indeed. So whole milk ricotta is a good way if you don't have some whey to make ricotta. So you just use whole milk and you add a bit of vinegar to it. So bring the milk up to about 92 degrees Celsius, add some vinegar to it, and strain it out like this. And you get a nice smooth, as long as you don't add too much vinegar, of course, you get a nice smooth, creamy ricotta, which is fantastic. So let's have a look after it's drained. Oh, I don't know what that is. Christmas something. What's that? Must be a special kind of drink there in Poland. We'll be having a shot of that. That'll be all right. Anyway, so these ricottas, you probably throw that one into that one. And, yeah, it'd be fantastic. But, yeah, you got ricotta nonetheless. It looks fantastic, mate. All right, this one. And is that a cat? There's a cat trying to eat your cheese. This cheese is 21. I'm looking at the photo numbers. Grana Padano, a.k.a. Cheese and Desist cheese. There we go. Nice. So he's going to vacuum pack that for a long, long time, and it'll turn out grainy and delicious. So, yeah, I love that. That's excellent. Scott's Coach Totali, you made it. Well done. Oh, Mike made it as well. Good on you. And Georgia. Lovely to see you all. All right, we'll continue on with this marathon gallery. So the next one, oh, that's very runny, isn't it? This is a double cream camembert. I think we've got a bit of skin slip going on there. I think the temperature might have been too high. Definitely after the 10 days and you've got the white mold on the outside and you wrap them, absolutely bring them down to kitchen fridge temperature. So pop them in the kitchen fridge, wrapped up in their ripening box just to keep the humidity up as well. And you'll find you don't get this. This doesn't happen. It doesn't mature too quickly on the outside and then leave a little chalky paste. But and because normal raw milk camembert will go oozy all the way through it. So oozy that if you leave it at a warm temperature, it actually runs like cream, kinda. But yeah, so that's the effect there that you get when you mature it at a too high a temperature for the entire 4 weeks. But good looking cheese nonetheless. I bet it tasted bloody amazing. There's just another shot of it there at a different angle where it's gone oozier. Yeah, I think it has. Oh, yeah, little bit oozier. Nice. All right. This next one is a brie. Did I get the number right? Let's have a look. Yeah, so this is a brie, which, you know, the difference between, can I just clarify this right now? The difference between a camembert and a brie, obviously they're made in different regions. The recipe is just slightly different. A brie is big and flat. A camembert is small and petite, and a little bit of height there, about that high. That is the difference between the two cheeses. They are both white mold cheeses. Although they do come from different regions, the recipe is almost identical. This I would classify as a camembert. All right, if we're gonna, yeah. Anyway, I won't get pedantic. It's Christmas. All right, so the difference between a brie and the camembert, bries are large and flat, like a well, not a hockey puck. That's more of a camembert. What am I trying to think? Like a wheel, right? A real wheel. Yeah. Anyway, moving right along. Still looks good, Tomas. I don't know why I shouldn't. Right, so you get a little bit of eye development. This one is an Edam. A little bit concerned about all these little eyes. Unless you used a culture that had gas development. Look, I think that's probably safe to eat. I'm not too sure. Depends on what kind of milk. If you use raw milk, then I would be cautious. Other than that, if you use something like MM100 would cause some eye development like this, but it should be, if it's going to be eyes, it should be round like that, not like that. This is more, if this had matured any longer, I would think that this probably could have gone late blown. But at the moment, hey, you're alive, obviously, so the cheese is fine. Anyway, I just thought I'd say that for the peeps out there. All right, there's another picture of the Edam. This is a... Oh, have I got the numbers wrong here? What's this number? 184052. 184052. No, it's a cheese board. Right, so that's a cheese board. We're going to get to that. We'll come back to the cheese board. He's got numbers all over it in a sec. That is a good looking cheese board. And all these cheeses I think he's made. Anyway, nice. Yeah. Yeah, these numbers don't appear. He's got a whole list of numbers, and these do not appear in his list. Anyway, we'll move on until we find a number that... oh, I love the cheese board. Thank you. All right, there we go. There's a number that we've got. Yeah, right here. So this is a brie, and it looks like a brie because it's filled up his whole ripening box. Right, so that's the mat he's using his ripening box. So I would, indeed classify this as a brie. So, very cool. Monterey Jack, there's a piece there that he's cut out, and yeah, good. That's a nice smooth paste. A little bit of, they look like mechanical holes, no problems at all. So that looks fantastic. Okay, so the next one is, this is more ricotta, I think. No. What number's the bloody one at the top? WA-O-O-O-O. Monterey Jack. Oh, okay. Right, it's right, the same number 3 times. Bloody hell. Right, Camembert. The largest one broke in half. Right, so these are Camembert. This one here broke in half, allegedly. Alright. And there they are in the brine. What's that? 03. That's a Camembert in brine. Alright, very nice. That is a ricotta with some... what are they? Raspberries. Very nice. That looks delicious. It's a nice breakfast treat, that one. That's for sure. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's the cheese board with numbers. Okay. Right, so what they are is... Can I zoom in a little bit without losing the picture? Right, so cheese number 1 is cheddar. Hopefully you can see my mouse. Yeah, there we go. Cheese number 2 is a salty cheese made of whey from feta. Just an experiment. Okay, very nice. Cheese number 3 is Edam with some sun-dried tomatoes. Very nice. Cheese number 4 is some Grana Padano. I think these ones are all bought cheeses. Yeah. Grana Padano macerated with honey. Very nice indeed. Cheese number 5 is some purchased Kroykinski cheese. Kroykinski cheese. Sorry, my bad. Maybe he did make these. Except if he said purchase for this one. Alright, it hasn't said purchase for all the rest. Alright, so this one is Edam with Guinness. I like that. That's nice. It's a nice colour too. Number 7 is Monterey Jack. And number 8 is AKA Gran Padano. So, okay. So that one's with honey. That one's not with honey. So he could have made some of these ones. He's got some pears, some olives, some little tomatoes. Very nice. That is a lovely looking cheese board. Well done, mate. We got some more photos. Don't go away. Alright, so this one, I'm going to have to turn around. This is his Grana Padano. This one's not ready until the 3rd of, August 2026. So this is another Grana Padano. Yeah, so that's that one. Yeah, alright, next one. That's the same one. This is a red Leicester, but we haven't seen the inside. Okay, so they're recent ones that he's made. And the red Leicester. Now, is there any more images? Another red Leicester. Right, that's it. Hopefully we'll get to see this red Leicester when it's finished. That would be absolutely fantastic. What's the time? Goodness me. So, massive gallery. I've got lots of questions or stuff in the chat and things. But yeah, I think that's it. Right, so... How do we send photos to Gav's gallery? Okay, so what we do is we go to the channel page, as you do. You should do it every day, allegedly. You go here. Do you want to become a Kurd nerd? You click on more, and you go down here. This is only available on desktop, laptop. Any browser will do this. It won't work on iOS on your iPhone, or it might work on Google Chrome on an Android. I'm not sure. But yeah, you should get this little view email address here. Okay? And when I put out in the community chat on the channel page, I'll always put my email address there. I haven't been getting spammed any more than I normally would. But yeah, you got to be logged on. Click on view email address and it'll come up with the email address and you can send it there. Gee, 940 videos. That's a lot of videos. Goodness me. 34,972 views. That's pretty good. Goodness me. Been going, that's a long time. Goodness me. What's that? 16 years on the Cheese Channel. My goodness me. All right, anyway, so that's where you send the photos to. Just there, the email address. Merry Christmas. The next one, the next gallery. So you got time if you're going to make cheeses over the year, next year. 4th of Jan's the next stream anyway. So you can check us out then. Send them beforehand though, of course, as always. All right, that was the gallery. Yes, sorry, Paul's here now as well. What have we got here? Got so much to talk about. Forvo Quizlet likes the Christmas tree lights. I've no idea how you would do something like that. Yes, it's very tricky. It's a streamer trick. I've been learning lots over on Curd Nerd Gaming. If you go over and check my streams over there, that's if you're into the game. Elite Dangerous. Anyway. Holy cheese. 2-part. I hope you enjoyed the 2-part gallery. It was rather large. Dale says, Gavin, thank you for sharing your knowledge. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you, mate. Yorkshire, last of the summer cheese. Nice, I like that reference. Fiona says, Merry Christmas to you and your family and to the Curd Nerd community. Indeed, the Curd Nerd community that makes the world go round, I reckon. Murray says, I just put your quick pepper snack in the freezer and it will be making a Christmas sweet and traditional Borson in 20 minutes. Good on you, Murray. Yeah, that should freeze no problems at all, the quick pepper snack one, because it's a mozzarella-based sort of cheese, right? You would have seen that before you added the peppers in and stuff. Yeah, that'll freeze well, so you won't have any problems there. Quiet, doggos. Patricia says, Gavin, I'm recalling correctly that you really noticed the difference between chlorinated and non-chlorinated water when washing curds for chowder. Indeed I did, Patricia. I found that if you use non-chlorinated water, or just at least boil your water first before and let it cool down before you add it to the curds when you're washing curds for, say, Edam, chowder, Colby, any of those washed curd cheeses, you absolutely need to boil the water first, get rid of the chlorine, and you'll kill any contaminants in the water that may be there. I doubt it, but anyway, it really does make a big difference between getting late blown and not late blown in those cheeses, that's for sure. Matt from the Rennet Works says, good evening, Merry Christmas to you and Kim. Thank you, mate. I'll pass that on to her. Mike made it. Thank you. Coach Scott's Toe says, I'm here. YouTube glitched and chat was missing. Oh, well, I'm glad it got better. Georgia says, sending Christmas greetings for a Merry Christmas and lots of good cheer and a new year loaded with more cheeses. Indeed, I wish that for everybody as well, Georgia. Yeah, I am going to get... I've got 2 weeks off, but I am going to make some cheeses. So I think that is going to be absolutely fantastic fun, making some new cheeses. I might even break out the Formaggio machine and try a couple of recipes on there, see if anything's improved. That'll be for a good video as well, I think. But yeah, definitely going to use some, make some more cheeses. And I'll make some cheddar varieties too. I want to flavour up those cheddar varieties, so that'll be good fun as well. Now, Hamish knows the stream's supposed to end right now. He's hassling me down here. But anyway, I'll move her along. Yeah, that Cambenzola did look good. It would have been great to see a cross-section, but I think it was still maturing. Georgia says, my cats love to eat camembert cheese. I put it out on the counter to warm to room temperature, went out for several minutes, came back to find the cats licking up and the whole cheese gone. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Cool Cat says he's never had an unpleasant runny brie. Indeed. I totally agree there. What else we got here? So many stuffs. It does sound like a Monty Python cheese shop sketch where the cats eat your cheese. Oh, that's funny, Atomic Primate. Yep. And Patricia has rightfully said we all cut the cheese and we're proud of it too, indeed. All right. Cool Cat says, hot tip for the cheese board. Use a slightly unripened pear. Slice thinly to a fan and sprinkle it with a little demerara sugar. And grill until soft and brown. You're welcome. Oh, sounds nice. I'll have to try that. Atomic Pirates, a primate, not pirate, says having a nice Bella Vitano with a good Australian Shiraz and some very ripe pineapple. Ripe pineapple goes great with most cheeses. It does. I remember back when I was a kid. When I was a kid, we used to have cheese and pineapple, so cheddar cheese cubes and pineapple on a toothpick, and that was fancy. That was fancy. That's an Australian thing, I think. Paul says, don't forget about the cheese book giveaway. Indeed, Paul will do that in the new year. So the first stream back, I'll announce the cheese book giveaway. So we'll do that. So I haven't forgot about it, mate. We'll get through this. I'm still getting email after email from Cheese in Need giveaway. So that's still going on until the 31st of December. So absolutely make sure that if you're in need at this time of year, we've got some prizes, 2 cheese kits and 2 gift cards to give away. For those in need, just go to the video, go to the application form on my website, littlegreenworkshops.com.au, and yeah, pop it in there. And Paul and I will be going through all the entries and picking 4 worthy winners. So pop those in there. It's not too late. Hamish, be quiet, please. I'm talking to the Curd Nerd community. You know you have to be quiet when I do that, my little friend. Who wants to see Hamish? Should we see Hamish? Right. Hang on. Hamish, come here. Come on. Come here. My beautiful boy. Oh, here he is. Say hello. There he is. Look, there you are. Can you see? There. Look. Here. This way. You duffer. Oh, all right. So what's all the fuss about? You don't really want to be here, do you, buddy? Right, come on then. Down you get. All right, that was Merry Christmas from Hamish. Bonnie's down there whinging too. Murray wants to see Hamish as well. All right, cool. Where we go? Tenju had a great question. All right, be quiet. Tenju says, my mum said making blue cheese can get you poisoned. Is that true? No, totally not true. Untrue. Making blue cheese can get you the best flavour in your mouth at any given time. So making your own blue cheese is, well, it's not simple. It's an intermediate cheese. So make some other cheeses beforehand. And, right. So we got, stop it. We got parrots in the tree eating apples and then not falling on the roof, and the dogs are getting upset about it. Anyway. All right. We're going to finish. We're going to finish. Yeah, I hope not, that blue cheese, it's a myth. Yes, it is a myth, and it's a very bad myth as well, because it will deter people from making cheese at home, because it is one of the true joys in my lifetime, that's for sure, and I know a lot of people out there really have been enjoying making their own blue cheese. In fact, if you watch the gallery, you would have seen people making blue cheese. It's very good. Mike says, sailor to sailor, fair winds over Christmas, and thank you. And to you too, Mike. Gung Ho says, thanks for posting your videos. Watching you make cheese in your home kitchen gave me the courage to start making some in mine too. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. And Merry Christmas to you. The blue cheese is a safe mould to eat, indeed. Have a great Christmas, and remember to pay Hamish and Bonnie, she's underneath the table here, to pay the cheese. I will be paying the cheese tax over and over, and every time we bring a cheese platter out, over the next 2 weeks, which will be multiple times. Don't you worry about that. Kim's got a great lineup of cheeses. We actually bought quite a few lovely cheeses from Aldi. I've got some in the cheese fridge, not many because I haven't been making many hard and semi-hard cheeses. So she's got some in from Aldi, which in my humble experience have a great selection of cheeses. So anyway, moving right along. Alrighty, so we will say au revoir until we meet again on the 4th of January is the next stream. So Merry Christmas one and all. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate you, and thank you for the couple of super chats that we got during the show as well. I really do appreciate that. And just for everybody who didn't do a super chat, there you go. There's the Curd Nerd light going off. You're all Curd Nerds. I love yous all, and we will see you in 2026. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. All right, bye bye.